All over the world, from Shanghai to Sydney, London to Los Angeles, cocktail culture is undergoing a renaissance. Welcome to World Class, the Olympics of cocktail competitions. Prepare to be shaken and stirred.
Diageo has pioneered Diageo Reserve World Class, the largest and most credible bartender challenge across the world.
Here we go, guys.
A new generation of bartenders is pushing the boundaries at mixology further and faster than ever before.
Let's get down to business, people.
Diageo Reserve World Class is a global challenge for bartenders. 50 different countries participate in it. There are bartenders, about 50 from each country, at least come from 5,000 different high-end venues across the world. Through the World Class, what Diageo is trying to do is really help shape great luxury drinking experiences across the world and really shape the trends that get triggered in the best bars across the world. The luxury business of Diageo has doubled in the last 4 years and today contributes over £1.5 billion in net sales value. I invite all of you to really enjoy this immersive luxury experience.
I'm Spike Marchant.
And I'm Dale DeGraw. We'll watch as 44 of the world's best mixologists compete in a series of challenges.
Woo! Join us on an incredible voyage around the Mediterranean to find this year's World's Best Bartender.
Welcome to World Class, the Olympics of cocktail competitions. Prepare to be shaken and stirred.
We're going to be pushing these bartenders to their limit. There's going to be thrills and spills, but no room for slip-ups. And if you do slip up, you better be brilliant in your recovery.
It's 5 years since World Class began, and last year's final in Rio took things to a different level.
They had to perform.
These are the mountains of Guatemala.
They had to create.
We need clouds.
The level I expected is the highest.
This year, the bar has been raised again. More competitors, tougher challenges, and 2 brutal eliminations, all under the glare of the Mediterranean sun aboard a cruise liner.
This is the biggest competition there is.
Over 6 days, bartenders will be stretched to the limit of their skills.
These judges are going to know every drink that we know, and they're just going to want to see something different.
It's grueling for them. They have to be on their game all the time.
I'm really excited and looking forward to be a winner. I really want to win.
I think I can win.
But which of them has got what it takes to win World Class? Becoming champion will be about impressing 8 bartending legends, this year's judges.
We've pretty much seen it all. This is a panel of judges that is not easily impressed.
Between them, the 8 judges have clocked up more than 200 years of bartending experience.
These are my gurus, you know. These guys have been my inspiration.
It's more than a competition, it's an honor to serve them a drink.
What really separates people is one mistake. Presentation is a big part of what we judge on.
Overseeing the gurus, Dale DeGraw, inventor of the modern cosmopolitan, and world-class ambassador, Spike Marchant.
This year, we're going to be really focusing on 5 key areas of the bartender's performance. First of all, their technique, their creativity, the choice of spirit, then their presentation, and finally, the aroma and flavour of their cocktail.
The 44 bartenders on board are already national champions. One of them will be crowned best in the world and follow in the footsteps of last year's winner, Tim Phillips.
Tim Phillips, Australia! The last year's been pretty manic. 22 countries. We managed to fill up a passport, countless cities on top of that.
This competition is in a league of its own.
World Class stands for transforming drinking culture, elevating the craft of bartenders, and building a global community that is able to do so.
I think it would change everything.
If you're a bartender, you want to learn, I think this is one of the best platforms.
I think World Class is the most professional cocktail competition in the world.
It's a big deal.
I think World Class is for me not just a competition, it's for me a life philosophy.
During 6 days of competition, the elite of the world's bartenders will visit some of the most famous locations in the Mediterranean. Their journey begins in Monte Carlo, the tiny tax haven where 007 first ordered a martini, shaken, not stirred. Next stop, Tropez, destination for A-listers, movie stars and the super rich. Each of the contestants has won highly competitive rounds in their home country. Indian contestant Varun emerged winner after tough rounds of competition back home in Mumbai, where he competed against other innovative Indian bartenders. India has a vibrant bartending community, fueled by the opening of swish clubs and bars in its cosmopolitan cities.
Look, luxury is growing everywhere, globally, across the world. And specifically in some of the emerging markets like India, it is growing even faster.
The whole craft of bartending is such a beautiful craft and so much underexposed.
Diageo Reserve World Class is not just a bartending competition. It is still a program where we want to train, educate and inspire bartenders around the world and letting them know that this is a career rather than just a short-term job.
Varun will represent India in the world-class Big Fight, which has contestants from 44 other countries.
I'm the finalist for 2013, the World Class Challenge for India, and I feel really good about it.
Contestants prepare for the first challenge.
With the glamorous Côte d'Azur behind us,
we're in the perfect location for our first challenge, the Cannes Red Carpet.
The glamour and excitement of the Cannes Film Festival is the inspiration for this challenge. Bartenders are expected to create and serve a drink that, if it were a movie, would run away with the palm d'or.
We want to be entertained by both the presentation of the cocktail and the performance. But the star of the show is what's in the glass.
My name is Cross Yu. I'm from China, Shanghai. I like any drink, but normally I like something to use the shake. That's the most cool part, which is for the bartender. And it's Kung Fu shaking. Woo! Like this, like Bruce Lee. My style, I prefer to say Shanghai style. So we get technique, Japanese, really crazy detail. And I like dancing, because I work in a club. It's my stage. I think I could be the Bruce Lee in the bartender. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the show time. Here we go. Ego one. Ego's coming. Yeah. I show the judges my Kung Fu kind of style of things. They love it. Love the mountain.
My name is Varun Sudhakar. I'm representing India and I'm working at the Four Seasons Hotel Mumbai. I started bartending as a flair bartender with bottles. The drink I'm going to make is called AB Cocktail, and it's a dedication for a gentleman called Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. He's one of the famous actors from India. Lemon juice. To remain cold, I made an ice ball. It represents the 3 decades of gentleman, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. Cannes, I think it's never complete without the media. So this is a dedication for the media, and I want you to smile for this. The first round went. This is a good inspiration for me. I think I'll carry on the entire day.
So Varun had a really strong morning this morning. He put out a couple of really good drinks. He brings a really personable style, that Indian kind of style of service. He's very humble, very honest, very friendly, and the judges really like that, and his drinks were very strong this morning.
My name is Atala Akash. I'm 31 years old. I'm representing Germany, and I own a small bar in Berlin. I want to dedicate my first serve, which is my bottle serve, to the movie The Perfume. Show the people what you feel. And that's why I thought it would be good to present my drink with a self-written poem that matches to the ingredients that I used. I hope they understood it.
Bravo! Bravo!
really exciting watching bartenders bring their ideas from Mexico, from the UK, from Taiwan, or from India. We want to hear about flavours. What has been wonderful is having so many bartenders reference India as a source of flavour.
So Spike, out of 44 bartenders, I think these guys are real contenders.
And ended with a smile of the guest saying that you have to smile for me for the photo, which has been dedicated for the media and the paparazzis. So the entire stuff went really good.
I make all I gotta make, I say all I gotta say. I think judges are quite enjoying that.
Do you have kokum in your bar?
For the next round, Varun looks frantically for his key ingredient, kokum, a specialty of coastal India. He wasn't allowed to carry it on the flight and is now looking to see if he can find it on the ship.
Do you have, like it's an Indian syrup called kokum in your bar. Do you use it over here?
I will double check in the galley. I don't think so.
So, do you have kokum with you? It's an Indian syrup that is used to make cocktails.
What's the name?
It's called kokum. No. Do you have kokum over here?
Yeah, I got some kokum.
He finally gets lucky and manages to find it in the ship kitchen.
I got only this much, it's okay?
This is more than enough, chef. Thank you. Yeah. I got my kokum at last. I'm going to make my signature drink. And this is really good.
We're sailing off the coast of Monaco, and the bartenders are down below in our Infusions lab, preparing for the second challenge, time to play.
As well as having time to play, the bartenders have also had plenty of time to prepare for this challenge. It has been designed to test their ability to create flavors which will enhance the base spirit.
This challenge is one of the most difficult. I mean, these guys are in new territory. They're using ingredients and equipment that they're simply not used to. And they have one chance to get it right.
Despite knowing about the challenge, there are still some surprises in store. Ingredients include red oak bark, star anise, birch leaves, rose petals, and black mustard seeds.
Emphasis is on something new, something original. Don't play it safe. We've got about 40 different botanicals. Experiment, have some fun.
It takes master blenders decades to perfect this. We've got 1 hour or so.
And some are already showing their competitive spirit.
What I was trying to do was to blend something. So I made a couple of batches. Like I made one batch which is lavender and raspberry tea.
I'm Monica Berg and I'm from Oslo, Norway. I think the judges are looking for something obviously that tastes delicious, but also they want originality and people to really showcase themselves. My great-grandmother and me, we were always picking these dandelion greens and she would make it into a salad. So I made my infusions with dandelion, nettle, and milk thistle. So this drink is all about childhood memories. For you, sir, I have the Queen High cocktail. Enjoy. Thank you very much.
In this round, judges will see cocktails being made involving unlikely flavor combinations, from egg white and rose petals to angelica and tea.
It's a new ingredient on the ship, I guess. It's called kokum. And it should go. It deserves a stand in world class. So.
They show passion for the craft, and that counts a lot.
Monica Berg, and again, she remembered growing up in Norway, so it's a lovely story behind it. Spanish bartender David Rios, technically he's extremely accomplished, his drinks are always well judged, you know, he's got a wonderful personality.
After the break, one more challenge before the first elimination. Contestants gear up as they look for interesting and bizarre flavors in the Tropez market. For the last 5 years, World Class has set the standard and become the cocktail competition every bartender wants to win. This year's event is raising the bar even higher. We took one luxury cruise liner, 44 bartenders, 8 challenges, threw in the Mediterranean and some of its most glamorous locations to stage the world's ultimate cocktail championships. Located on the French Riviera, Tropez has elements of aesthetic old fishing towns, as well as posh ports. The beach radiates style as small cozy cafes overlook the beach, which is lined with luxurious yachts and ancient fishing boats.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to be giving you a briefing for the Tropez Market Challenge. You have 30 euros and 45 minutes. You can buy anything. Try to buy new stuff. Now look for some interesting things. Good luck, everyone.
Bartenders, see you back here in 45 minutes.
With more than 200 stores selling everything from antiques to artichokes, to succeed in this challenge, the bartenders need a strategy. Varun is prepping for the next round, looking for exotic flavors in this market.
Grapes, basil, curry, orange.
German bartender Atelier is already stuck into the jams, and Monica from Norway is still looking for inspiration.
It's crazy.
Despite being surrounded by the finest produce, inspiration can come from unlikely places. For South African Nick, a glance into the back of a van reminds him of his must-have ingredients.
Coconut water.
And behind his laid-back exterior, Ivar from Holland is fiercely competitive.
I'm looking for the one thing that other people didn't see.
Zachary from Singapore still hasn't bought anything.
Every time I see something and I quite like, I see another competitor buying it.
The market is filled with fresh, delicious Provençal produce, and Varun is happy to experiment.
Something with orange I'm looking for. I think this will do.
After a good 45-minute search, he splurges with his 30 euros.
Watermelon, basil, lavender, raspberry, grapes and orange.
I bought some chorizo, I bought some beer, I bought some preserved lemons and some dill. A lot of things, I just bought random things, so hopefully I'll manage to bring them all together in a cocktail.
Fig, apricot and